see what the difference is. Waiting for J plays.
Hello. Guys, let us know if you can hear us. We got Bonsai with us on the call. The EHP
What's up,
guy.
guys? All hail the wall.
All hail the wall. Thanks for tuning in. Got some exciting news before we get started with the tournament, just very, very briefly. Some of you may know this, but JP978, he agreed to eat like a Swedish rotten fish a while ago, and I had ordered it to him, and he has received it, and he's gonna stream eating it today. So at some point, maybe mid-stream.
Jesus.
Oh, JP is there. So JP, I was just talking about that you're gonna eat fish, the rotten fish, on live stream.
All right. We're set up outside.
Are you set up already?
All right. Yeah.
Sweet. All right, so I think we're gonna do quite a short stream because I kind of wanna shut down my own stream and just watch JP eat that.
No, you don't want to do this.
No, I
That's
do
the
want
only
to.
reason we're here.
Yeah. Hey, Pilgrim. Thanks and good luck to you as well, Pilgrim, if you haven't done your run yet. And hey, Casey, and hi, Cup. Cup is summer, right? I think so. Hey, Cup. But yeah, so stay tuned for that. We'll all move over to JP's stream at some point once we're ready to do some fish eating.
That's
Cool.
disgusting.
You know, for a whale such as yourself, eating fish should be pretty normal for you.
That's
Oh,
true. That's true. That is true. JP, you already, well, both of you, you've already done your tournament. So how did it go for you guys?
This tournament's rough,
It's a rough
right,
one.
Bonsai?
It was a
Yeah.
rough one. Every person in my bracket had gotten top 10 in Legends, apparently, so, you know, just wake up to a wall of 1,000+ waves for no reason.
Yeah.
I think the fast ultimate. I know Bonsai said it's the boss ultimate, but the fast ultimate is just shooting everything at us. You'll see.
Yeah.
Didn't even
And-
notice the fast because the wall is superior, but, you know.
Oh, and guys, do let me know if you can hear the Discord audio, okay? If you can hear JP and Bonsai, alright. My biggest struggle, just looking at the battle conditions, was initially first whether I was going to use my normal Astral Deliverance or Death Penalty. I've landed on the conclusion that I'll use Death Penalty. Mic is peaking. My mic? Oh yeah, I see my mic is peaking, sorry. I'll get it into the yellow levels. I think that should be better on my end, and hopefully better. Thanks for that, Durs. And similarly, what I'm gonna do with the rest of my modules. Pilgrim says everything sounds good. Cool. The one thing we're doing just before we get started, though, is just to see if we get that final dimension core among the gems that I have here. So I think we'll just jump into it. I think Bonsai thinks I'm gonna get it. I think Bonsai was saying
I'm
something
thinking,
about
I'm thinking a
800,000
magnetic
gems.
hook.
A magnetic hook,
Magnetic
yeah,
hook times 10.
possibly. And I'm close to a pity pull, so we'll see what we get. Let's just rip the band-aid off. Nice. Nice. This is.
You
How
do know
it
the white
feels.
ones are bad, right?
Oh man. Well, it's my normal module luck. Dumbledore says, "Good luck, bro." Same to you, buddy. If you haven't done your run yet. But yeah, I think we'll just get started because I want to get this stream over with and watch JP. We can contemplate things, and I might do a second run where I try something else later on. We are not gonna do range, I think, this tourney. Alright, let's just get it over with. I probably forgot a lot of different things, but let's try not to. I have the checklists, so I do have the checklist this time, and I'm properly using it, so I don't think I've forgotten anything. But who knows? So Bonsai, when you do your run, how's your target priority normally looking?
It depends on the battle conditions. Honestly, as an EHP build in Legends, because I'm crazy.
Yep.
The bosses and the tanks are the biggest threat to me, but the range is also a big deal when it has the range ultimate stuff. In this one, I did fast just because they teleport through your wall and mess you up for some reason. And then I think that's usually fast and ranged for me, because those are the two things that cause the most problems from far away.
And so they're teleporting through your wall?
Well, I not literally through my wall, but they teleport onto the wall the instant they spawn, and then with like 30 bosses you get by wave 200, you know.
Yeah. Normally what I do is I put range fast boss, and then I'll assess during the run if I want to tweak it. Like that's kind of my go-to, and then I'll tweak it later if I see something in particular that I feel like it's better to change. We'll do wave skip because we want to get this over with as quickly as possible.
Yo, stop.
Maybe for once I will not do like 1 XP at the end of it too. That's how excited. How excited I am.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing the first 10 waves with J plays over the next 3 hours, then waiting for JP's first experience, and then
yeah. And Doris, good luck to you as well. Or have you done your run? If so, how far did you get? And last tournament, I embarrassingly forgot to turn on the Poison Swamp stun. At least today, I remembered to do that. There's a lot of things to remember. Okay. And JP, you're normally the expert of this. Maybe at some point you could check what rank you think it's gonna land on. Like in terms of the median previous run.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
if you're available, of course. Don't sweat it.
I got you, bro.
But so yeah, beyond the JP stream that we're all excited about, I'm soon getting back to getting making a lot more videos. I feel like I wanted to focus first on Knowledge Hub, Discord related stuff, and kind of have a lot of pieces in place before I feel like I can churn out videos to a greater extent. So stay tuned for that, and hopefully they will be of decent quality and interesting topics. I guess when I need to have a feature of Bonsai at some point of EHP, and how far you can take it.
Oh, that'll be interesting.
Yeah, and then we need to have JP as well to kind of yell at you and be like, no, that's wrong.
That's all he ever says, you know. This man was like betting his life that I'd never get over 250 in Legends, and what do you know? At 350 now with 0 damage.
Yeah. I know, that's amazing. Strix says, good luck. Good luck to you as well, Strix. Have you already done your run? I know that you had an amazing bracket last time around, but I'm not sure about it today. But I think you got 20 keys, didn't you, Strix, in your last tournament, which was wild. Durs did his run and it was awful, only got 166. These battle conditions are so bad for me. Yeah, Durs, I think the battle conditions, JP and Bonsai were kind of alluding to it as well, but like, these battle conditions are tough for many, including myself. Like bosses in general, I struggle with single target damage on them, and when there's even more bosses spawning, it's going to be really bad. Which is also why I was basically naming my stream or the thumbnail like Calm Before the Storm, because as far as I see it right now, over the last few weeks and a few more weeks, I'm basically not going to be progressing or do much in tournaments. But then once I feel like I've got my econ in a decent window with Golden Tower Plus and my duration and Wave Accelerator and Intro Sprint, I feel like I can finally really dig deep into damage masteries. And I think that will see me at least progress some in tournaments. Strick says he joined but earlier today, haven't run it down, expecting 7th. Okay, that's still good. Alex says, I joined just in time, what wave are we guessing? Ooh, good question. 500 something, maybe, Alex? I mean, JP has been like 200-300 waves above me as of late, but of course, sometimes the battle conditions changes that or compresses it. He got 600 something this time around, and so I would guess I'm in the 500 range. As long as I beat Bonsai, then I'm happy. Oh, the mic is still kind of peaking. Okay, I'll try to adjust the volumes even more.
Bonsai,
hopefully I don't make myself too low.
JP,
Go ahead,
good luck,
JP.
bro. You got this. You got this.
You think I'm gonna get far?
I think you'll do better.
Oh, better than you? Oh, no.
I mean, better than you did. Yeah, better.
Yeah, no. I mean, we
I'm
can look at
a poll for the Discord on how JP is gonna do with the fish. Trying to make it creative.
Yeah,
fast.
please do that. So here, you guys, you can see my previous tournament results. So roughly around 10th, 11th. I feel like it's that my average.
JP, anybody watching, if you come into the Discord server right now, you could see what's gonna happen.
Oh.
Hold on, I'll show you, bro.
Hang on, I can show the Discord.
No, don't do it. You
Okay,
can show the Discord.
No? Okay, so they have to come in to see it then. Where are you showing it?
In the Discord. I'm live on the Discord.
Oh, okay.
And one more. What's my 6th option for this?
So Doris, let me know if the audio is better now. And hey, Richard. Hopefully, yeah, we were just speaking with Richard a little bit earlier. He's also hopefully tuning in to see JP eating the fish. Oh, and we got Summer here now as well.
Oh, there we go. That's a good one. Sweet.
A good what? Sorry?
Oh, I'm making a poll and I'm getting some creative options to choose from for our people, you know? What's going to happen to JP when he eats the fish?
And Strix is saying, is there something fishy going on today? And it absolutely is. So I'll repeat it for those who have tuned in later. So JP is eating the rotten fish that we got in the Swedish dish called surströmming. He's gonna eat it on his live stream. So once we wrap up here, we're jumping over to JP to see him eat that, which is gonna be.
Oh boy!
Interesting.
Are you sure you want to do that indoors, man? I'd go into the grass. Alright, there's a poll in the Discord general chat. Be sure to vote on what you think is going to happen to JP when he tries to eat the fish.
And, okay, I'm just showing it on my... So JP, I'm showing it now on my stream. So here's
JP.
JP.
Do you see what I'm doing?
So JP is setting up. That looks cool. That looks dope. That looks like some kind of podcast setup. That's really cool.
I don't think you have enough trash cans, man.
And
you
with
should
the
probably
towers
sit on one of
on the
those just to
side.
be safe.
That's really cool. All right, let's see if we can find the poll that that Bonsai was referring to. Okay, here we go. JP eating questionable fish, survives no loss of fish, gags and throws up before even trying it, eats half and blows chunk, projectile vomit, becomes diseased, brown pants. Wow. Yeah, I agree, Dumbledore. It's totally a 6-0. So cool with the tower there as well. See if you get sick of watching him gag or whatever, you can just focus on the tower. So yeah, and we might end my run prematurely because we'll see. We'll see how long it gets.
You could have done an EHP run to make it shorter, you know, make it interesting.
Sure, or I can just keep opening menus.
That works as well.
Alright, let me pull back to the game. But yeah, anyways, so for those tuning in later, we're going to be watching JP here, which I'm super excited about, as you can tell. But okay, so a little bit more, just some quick recap on my tournament and tournament runs and so forth. Nothing really has changed much overall in terms of how I approach it. I obviously I have the lock, so all my free ups goes to enemy health level skips. There's not really anything to... Oh, I even forgot to level up this, but it doesn't matter, of course, anyways, when I do the respec. And it's the same across all of this. So it's more just about the free ups and trying to get enemy health level skips. And the main issue is that, oh, what if I get a dimension core now? I don't need to pause the game now, but... oh, bummer. Because I feel like we're basically in pity pool territory. A little bit more.
One more.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to restart the run anyways, I guess, so... The one key thing for those of you, because it's been a little while since I streamed, but some of you may recall how I used to have... Oop, don't mean to have 1x speed right now, that's a little bit prematurely. Some of you may recall I used to have Amplify Bot, and then I respect out of it to just go hard into Econ for a while, but then now my Golden Bot is pretty solid in terms of like its development, and I have Amplify Bot. And what that means is that since I have roughly 100 seconds, means that about 2.5 wave before the boss is when I turn on the Amplify Bot, like I micro it towards the end. But for today's tournament, where there's basic ultimates, where you're gonna get random bosses left and right, it's not really gonna matter to micro the Amplify Bot, so I'm just probably gonna let it go and just keep it on. But when you do a normal battle conditions, or I should say battle conditions where there's no basic ultimate, then it can be nice to micro the Amplify Bot just to make it appear when the boss is there. But of course my range is still so low on it, and so it's not really consistent. And for you, Bonsai, like, I think you were more or less finishing up with your Golden Bot too, was it?
Yeah, the Golden Bot is max, except for 6 levels in duration, so it's 37 over 50 with max stats otherwise.
Oh, nice.
It's pretty
and
nice.
Are you going Amplify Bot or Flame Bot? No, you got Flame Bot.
Oh, I already have Flame Bot, and it's proccing every 4 seconds of real time now.
Nice.
The idea is when you fully max it, you have a global AoE every 5 seconds, 1 second in game, that reduces all enemy damage by 80%, which is pretty sweet for EHP builds.
Yeah, no, totally. So Alex is saying, oh, I'm on 7 Dim Core and 7 Multiverse Nexus as well. So much potential. Yeah, it certainly is. And it's so frustrating to be that one module, one copy away. I mean, I think many here know the story of my Galaxy Compressor and how I was missing the last Galaxy Compressor for half a year or whatever, how long it was. So it's super frustrating. To be fair, a week ago or a week and a half, I had 5 dimension core, and so I've pulled 2 since, and so that in and of itself is awesome. But of course, I need 1 more to get.
It's just setting you up to feel even worse as it goes on, you know?
Yeah.
It's not that you're halfway there, it's you're 1 away. And if I just try 1 more time, I'll get it, and you'll be disappointed every time.
Yeah.
I still think it's because you sold feet picks to get the Galaxy compressor, and the Great Compressor is still not forgiving you. But
false rumors. I saw JP creating a meme of that as well, unfortunately. So now people are going to believe it's true that I'm selling or buying feed picks.
Feetfinders.com. You own half the site.
I wish. So Dumbledore is asking, what do you think you're going to get? Honestly, I haven't looked too closely at the bracket, and you could just go on the tournament website to also look and see roughly where you're going to place, like your expected placement. All of the I'll hope for 10th or better, but it kind of looks alright, but we'll see. I'll look closer once it's more developed, so we don't have to look at absolutely all of these immediately. Oh my god, this is amazing. So again, I see that there's about 10 new viewers. What we're doing straight after this is we're going to JP because he's going to eat like a rotten fish challenge. And I find it hilarious that the leader or winner of my tournament bracket is called Fish Heads. I think that's just meant to be.
That's not good. That's not good.
Did she send the heads with the fish as well?
Oh no.
That's amazing.
I don't know how they
totally
package those, but there should definitely be fish heads in that can. That would make it much better.
I honestly think it's like I think I got the whole fillet type of thing where there is the whole fish. We'll see.
So like a sardines pack. Okay. Nice.
Yeah. Hey, Rubber Duck Sauce, I saw you were in the JP's bracket, and amazing. I think you were 7th and 9th, or like you had a really good placement, Rubber Duck Sauce, so happy for you about that. And Royal Eagle says, good luck today, boss. Likewise, Eagle. Eagle has also been my buddy as of late, where we've just been toying around on voice chat with some other games as well, so it's been fun. But good luck to you as well, Eagle. So here's a question that I guess we can direct to you initially, Bonsai. So Ecliptic is asking, does the Flamebot, when it lands a hit, does the damage reduction expire?
No, it does not. Just like a Chain Lightning Shock, it stays forever. And I know this because I've watched Rays be alive for like 5-6 waves while they thorn themselves out on the wall that constantly have the flame effect on them. And they do less damage after they get hit with it. It lasts forever, and there's also a lab that makes it stack, so you can get a pretty decent damage source from it as well. I think it's like up to 9 ticks per second with the multiplier.
Yeah, I think that's accurate. But yeah, no, that's very insightful. I wasn't too sure about that answer. So yeah, Ecliptic, you heard it here. Yeah, what's up, JP?
Ecliptic had asked me a question he sent me a message. He asked me if we have permanent Golden Tower and Black Hole and uptime on that, why do we still do like Orb Double?
Yeah, or like any hoarding or sync strategy, you mean?
Yeah, can you just explain to viewers why?
Yeah, so there's a few different reasons. So one of them is that when you have a sync strategy with a fairly low cooldown, say from 69 seconds and lower, for example, then for a large part of the run, when you're hoarding, you're not really killing, or you're killing very, very few enemies anyways, and so once your multiplier, whether it's Black Hole, once all your multipliers are up, the Golden Bot, Death Wave, Black Hole, Golden Tower, you kill all of them then, and then you just hoard. So you're killing essentially the same amount within your coin multipliers, but a key difference is that you also ensure that all 4 of them are synced at the same time. If you have a perma strat, then because your Golden Bot has a maximum duration of 40 but cooldown of 50, means that it will shift, and you won't always have a sync with your death wave on your golden bot, unless of course you're going extreme and you have 100% on your death wave, then there's even less so. But that's one key aspect of it. So then, for example, Galaxy Compressor becomes more and more obsolete the lower your cooldowns are with your Multiverse Nexus. And you can gain the benefit of, for example, Black Hole Digester, where, say in my case, my Black Hole Digester, I have about 360% in total free upgrades, which then gives me a 36% coin increase. And so it's kind of this weird dynamic where for many it will be better to have 100% uptime, Golden Tower uptime, and so forth for a while, but then potentially before you get your death wave cooldown maxed and so forth, to actually swap out of a full-time sync. So there's I'm happy to talk more about it.
You just lost your wall, man.
Oh, I haven't even paid attention to that. And I see there's some so I'm happy to talk more about that later, but there's a lot of chats I see I missed here. So good morning from Texas, says Mixwell, so good morning to you as well, or good night, it's 1 a.m. over here. And Rubber Duck Sauce says these battle conditions are brutal. I was 100 waves behind my PB and I don't think another run would help. Yeah, I'm not expecting too much either. But 500 I'll be happy with, I think. We'll see. And Dumbledore is asking, so is there a way to... Yeah, you're catching up for sure. I am excited though, once I can finally go into my damage masteries. I will first get Intra Sprint Wave Accelerator and possibly get 4 levels in Chronofield before I do so, but soon.
I would definitely recommend Wave Accelerator before Intro Sprint. The gain is just insane.
Yeah, but they also synergize so well together, right? So it's like part of it is getting both. Especially because I want to swap to my reverse orb devil strategy, where I'm going to move to tier 13 and 14 for farming. And so I kind of need both of them then to make that viable.
That is true.
And then Dumbledore was asking, is there a way to actually prepare the fish? And no, you just eat it raw, which is amazing. Oh, and hey, Greenie. Good luck today, says. Looks like you should get 9th or 10th based on your past performances. Got it, Greenie. I think that sounds about right. So yeah, thanks. Thanks for checking that for me. And Ecliptic is saying, so EHP can have potential. Well, that's what Bonsai is kind of on a mission to prove. He is going an alternative path, less off what do you call it? Off the beaten path, kind of track that he's following, where he's trying to make it so that EHP or show its potential. Or how would you phrase it, Bonsai?
A lot of different ways. I'm just trying to show that there's more than one path to play the tower, and you can not just be a damaged drone where everyone's build is the exact same thing, and they yell at you for being different. But no, yeah, I like to challenge the meta and do things that people say can't be done. You know, I just find enjoyment in that, and I will be getting my EH keys sooner than later.
Yeah, no, exactly right, and I love hearing and seeing people who do things differently, and learning about it and seeing their experiences and so forth. It doesn't mean necessarily that I would recommend people to go hard on EHP for a Legend tournament, but I salute you for doing it. I think it's really cool.
Well, thank you. Appreciate that. I have a lot of sassy ways I could say it, you know.
Yeah.
People don't do good with EHP because they're too afraid to commit.
It should be maybe added also that it is a little bit more viable if you do a few stone packs towards that path as well.
Or just time. I took a 7-8 month hiatus from the game and fell really far behind, and then came back and been trying to catch up a little bit since then. But
So VS Sky is saying hi, so hi to you, and then tags. I'm gonna bus to New York City, but I wanted to say hi to Jay Wiki and good luck on your Tourney run. Oh, by the way, Galaxy Compressor doesn't exist. Yeah.
I have a whole religion that disproves that theory, but that's okay.
Yeah. Bonsai created a religion on the Discord server, kind of just to mock me when I was missing the final copy of it, which was fun. And Ecliptic
He never found it.
Yeah, I didn't find it until I actually got it, like the Galaxy Compressor. And Ecliptic is rightly pointing out it's a little bit of a meme where I ran the tournament slow, and so he's saying, pump the brakes, what are you doing at 5x speed?
I sincerely think if they released an upgrade for like 10,000 stones so that you run the game at 0.1 speed, you would buy it before you got Nitro Sprints, GT Plus, all of that stuff.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, battle conditions are brutal indeed, tags. 100 waves less today. So, I mean, a lot of you are saying that you got 100 waves less. So, we can roughly look at what that means for me. If I follow suit, that means like 540-ish for me. But I know that JP and some others are like 200-300 waves down, so I think it depends. Marcelo is saying that greenies in his bracket, such a bad luck for myself. Well, Marcelo, to be fair, I don't think it's greenies level that you're competing against at the moment, is it? And then Strix is saying, doing 10k wave runs, first go wave accelerator or intro sprint. I am going wave accelerator first. I would suggest that as well. The one thing that I could argue against it, or why you want to pick intro sprint, is say if you find it hard to concentrate or be available enough for a tournament run, for example, right? I think that you can consider your life schedule, and if it's difficult to navigate tournaments since they're getting longer streaks, then maybe intro sprint is better for you. But otherwise, I would go wave accelerator first.
Yeah, it was a pretty big consideration. The champion tournament shuffle, where you're sitting there for 6 hours going 3,000 waves.
Yeah.
I almost bought Intro Sprint just for that, but then I bumped into Legends permanently, and that went away. The Wave Accelerator gives you more max multiplier for a much longer time, where Intro Sprint just skips an hour or two in the beginning of waves that you wouldn't be getting a lot of coins in anyway. I was getting about, 450 trillion in a 9-hour run. I got Wave Accelerator to level 3, and now it's 600 trillion in a run with no other upgrades. It's pretty massive, that 56 spawn rate going several thousand waves earlier.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. And but it should also be added, for both of those, they synergize and work extra well for shorter runs. And so that's one of the reasons why you see often when people do get them, including when I will get them in the near future, is that I will start to move up tiers in terms of where I'm farming. Because they'll have a stronger impact for those. So in particular for me, like tier 13, 14 is where I'm targeting once I get those masteries. Including also, I should add the chrono loop. Okay, so Ravis is asking, is there like a breakpoint where using enemy balance in Tourney makes always sense, or is it from Tourney to Tourney different? So Ravis, it's pretty straightforward, I think, nowadays for when you want to use it. It's essentially, you only want to use it if you need it for your Death Wave health bonus, and if your health matters. So first of all, health doesn't really matter in Legends, so oh, am I still maxing out my mic? Okay, I see people saying it. So in Legend, you don't want to use it. In earlier tournaments, whether it's Champ or others, there's cases to use it just to help you max your Death Wave health. That's really it. If you can max your Death Wave health without using enemy balance, then I wouldn't use enemy balance at all. That's kind of my conclusion on that. Yeah,
yep, same for EHP there.
Yeah. JPlay, you're maxing out your mic. Yeah, sorry. So hopefully I've adjusted it now. I've clearly got some different settings since last time. I don't know why or what, but I must have done something. Ecliptic saying, LOL, they aren't saying that Bonsai isn't committed. They're saying you should be committed for your EHP beliefs. What do you answer to that?
Ignore the cowards.
Ignore the cowards, yeah. And Royal, and Royal Eagle is asking, do you think a 6th ultimate weapon as in the landmines or a tick into Chronophil slow is better for these battle conditions? Ooh, that's an interesting one. First of all, Eagle, is that just unlocking in the landmine? So will you have stone to get like 6 quantity as well? And for your Chronophil, just to be clear, is it 100% uptime already? Maybe answer those first, and then we can see what else we are able to answer.
I feel like in this particular tournament, the landmines won't be effective because you're going to get 30 bosses per second, and, and they're just going to chew through them anyway. But you never know.
Yeah, that's a fair call. That is a fair
this
call.
This specific tournament, in particular.
Yeah, no, it certainly is. But of course, if Royal Eagle doesn't have 100% uptime on his Chronofield, then the slow is also going to be of less importance. Oh, but he does have perma Chronofield, he says. Oh, I was looking at the 6th quantity. Oh, got it. Sorry. So you meant getting the 6th quantity in the landmine or slow. Okay, then I would go slow. What do you reckon, Bunsen?
Yeah, definitely slow. There's just too many bosses to make a difference at that point, unless you got like a 30-second landmine respawn, but even then.
Yeah. but
and
either
fast.
way, so it's gonna be yeah, and fast. That's a good call. And then Infernal Degrees saying, what's the range and Chronofield range you're using for Legends? So I change my range depending on the tournament and battle conditions and so forth. For this one didn't do. Normally I do max range. I think I set up for 90 meter range for this one. Yeah. I like to set it where the orbs go in the center of. Sorry, I just lost my wall. At 296, that's scary.
Because your wall is too weak, it should be around for at least 320.
Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry. So where was I? The range. So one key thing is in terms of getting the orbs dating the center. But then, say for example, where if there's tanks ultimate, then I use 40 range. So today I have. Oh, you can't see it. I have 15 today, just 90 meters. But then for tanks ultimate, I'll do 40. Sometimes I'll do 69. It just depends on the battle conditions to some extent. And then Chronofield range, I have maxed Infernal. So it's level 20.
Yeah, there isn't really a downside to Chrono range outside of farming.
Yeah.
It just slows down the fasts more, so you get more chain lightning and bounce shots off on them.
Yeah, so but that's a thing that's worth pointing out though. There is some slight trade-off of going max range for Chronofield. It will be better for you in tournaments, but you do, especially if you have your Chronofield up for your farming, you will slow down enemies a bit more, which means that potentially your CPM drops a bit. But it's also not just that. It's supposedly also that when you do get a larger Chronofield range, it gets further. Your screen gets kind of further away, so the enemies have to travel slightly longer. It's a worthwhile trade-off, most people reckon, and I kind of agree because I need all the CC in tournaments because my damage is lacking so much. Marcelo saying, I saw Ryan the other day mentioning black hole was detrimental to Tourney once you have perma-chrono field. Have you tried turning it off? So yeah, I know the rationale. Normally, I've never had the problem of enemies kind of lurking and range getting me or anything like that. I feel like with maybe certain battle conditions or certain different factors for me, then maybe they would be more relevant. But I think that's also in part, Marcelo, because I do ensure that my orbs hit at the black hole's center, and they don't tend to like group up a lot of enemies. But it's certainly something that I keep in mind. And one thing you should do that I've forgotten to do right now is you should adjust your orbs a bit. There.
Oh.
Hey Andre, you're on live
Does
stream.
JP
Just
fish?
so you know. So JP is gonna eat the fish. We'll soon end here so we can get to JP and watch him eat fish. And maybe we'll just put my tournament run in the corner of it or something. But it was a chance
You
to
should just
at least...
turn off Chain Lightning now so I can beat you, and then watch Jay Plays eat fish, then everyone gets to win.
I forgot to turn on my smart missiles. But
Yeah,
wow,
gonna
you see
help
I'm already struggling at like 330.
Looks like we're in the same boat this week, man.
I don't need free ups anymore. You can just turn it on. We'll continue with wave skip for now just to make this quicker. Ecliptic is saying, I'm buying into the EHP farm, almost perma gold bot. Currently saving keys for the bot respec so I can go between amp and golden bot and then focus on flame bot. Ecliptic, that's amazing. Like, yeah, if I had more keys, I would love to do something similar as well, where I could swap those between tournaments. That would be so nice once I get there. So I'm jealous, and that sounds like a good plan. Strix saying, click the like button on the stream, guys. So appreciate it, Strix. I appreciate your comment and appreciate all of you. Hey, JP, let me know if you can hear me. I know you're muted. And all right, yeah, I can hear you, but just very low.
Nah, what's up? I'm here. What's up, bro?
I figured, should we maybe are you able to add my tournament run just in like a small one on screen, or would that be like complicated?
Let me see, bro. I gotta figure all this out, but I think it'll be easy, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you just let me know when you're ready then, because then we can just do that. And then we can focus on your eating. I think that's a nice
It's raining.
segue. Andre, are you ready to watch JP suffer?
Yeah.
So I'll
Let's
share
go.
this. I'll share the screen again. So this is JP's setup.
Let's go.
I can't believe I'm struggling in Tourney already. So JP has this amazing setup. Looks really professional. He has this game running. He hasn't claimed his gems. And then let's eat some surströmming. That looks amazing.
Any vomiting bucket?
I think he had 2 buckets. I think those. Yeah, see there.
Just in case. Oh, it should also be noted that Greeny believes that he will eat half and then blow chunks in the pool. Or the pole, I should say.
Oh god.
Oh boy. Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Let's just take a quick look at that.
I personally went for projectile vomit because I think that'd be funny. But no one thinks he's going to die, and no one thinks he's going to need a trash can in his chair. So
Yeah, the majority is gags.
It's a
and
mixed
stuff.
bag.
You can do it with no black hole, man.
So yeah, you're on the Discord. You can vote as well if you feel like it.
it's in the general chat. I would do actual wagers, but there's
Jay
no
plays.
Discord
Put your stream
gambling
back
right
on.
now.
Yeah, stream
Ooh,
is back
Jay
on.
Plays thinks he's gonna gag before he even opens it or tries it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I survived.
Crazy how early I'm struggling in this tournament. Insane! I didn't even deathify there.
Dang.
Brown
I
pants.
feel like I'm gonna be beating you by next month, Jay.
No, because
This
I'm gonna
keeps
go
going the way
finally
it's
get.
going.
This is my kryptonite, like basic ultimate. I'll get there. Like, I
And
mean,
when this comes around again, that'll be my window. I see.
people
I
can
see.
compare this with themselves. Like, I have 110 billion damage, which is so little.
You don't
and,
need more than 40 billion damage.
like you. Yeah, exactly. You with your like hyper-focused EHP builds, I'm not much more in my damage than you, right?
Yeah, that's pretty similar.
Yeah. But soon, because I've been working on Golden Tower Plus, and I was super lucky last month to be like gifted a lot of stone packs, so I got Golden Tower Plus and have it at level 5. I just wanted to get to level
Nice.
6 and then finally do damage related stuff. And TB is asking, did you lose a bet or something? And not really, but it just came up in a conversation, and I challenged him and told JP that I would order him the stinky fish, and he said he would eat it. So that's kind of
Yeah, he was dumb enough to accept it, and now we get to cash in on the joy. It's
yeah.
gonna be great.
Just wait till I learn all your addresses.
I'm so curious.
Then maybe eventually.
You know,
we're just
I
gonna-
would love to eat some stone packs. You can send those my way.
Oh, yeah.
I'll send you a pile of rocks, bro.
Add it to the garden.
So VS guy, he's eating surströmming, which is like the rotten fish or fermented fish from Sweden. Oh, so VS
Nope.
guy is saying
That
it's
was a
salty.
a Freudian slip there.
It's
Rotten
salty.
fish.
It's salty AF. Does that mean you've tried it, VS guy? Like, I've tried it. I tried it with my fiance, and we were okay. Yeah, so it means you've tried it as well. Yeah, it's not bad, just smelly. Yeah, I agree, but people have a different tolerance for these type of things as well. So, and I should add. Oh, did you see the lag? And then I suddenly lost the second win. So one thing that I've been really struggling with, and especially when I'm live streaming as well, is like my frames per second and some lag. If I watch this in like rewind it and watch this later, I'm sure I will see that was a massive lag spike, and then I suddenly got hit by a fast. I can't die at this this early though. If so, I just gotta
Come to
go.
the club.
I gotta go again. I feel like there must be something I've forgotten to add or something to why I'm struggling this early.
Jake played. Everybody struggled this early, bro. It's not just you.
Yeah.
This tournament really, it's because of the fast ultimate, bro. I'm telling you,
But
you're just shooting through your.
yeah, but what I'm gonna do on my second run is I feel like I'm underestimating, especially with my lag, underestimating the fast, and so use Galaxy Compressor instead of Pulsar Harvester. I thought it was only the
Do
bosses
you
that were
try
gonna
to
hit me.
farm? Or no, Pulsar Harvester's the percentage. Never mind.
Yeah, not BHD.
I look like I'm trying to farm in tournament, man. Got too greedy.
yeah.
Switch
So-
to your MVN real fast and try to get the coins.
It is a pain though. I mean, part of me, maybe I could have run my MVN. No, not really. But I have that Mythic Dimension Core, which is painful. And no project funding. But JP, let me know when you're ready, and we'll swap over to you.
I'm so scared, bro. I'm not ready.
No, you got
Hey,
this.
just pause it. Get it. Let's get this show on the road.
Yes. I'm gonna get your URL for your channel, so we can just start sharing that.
There might be a couple technical difficulties to start, but once we get this figured out, we'll be good.
Yeah.
Like
But
always.
we're a patient bunch anyway, so.
Some of us are. Andre isn't.
Oh, yeah, Andre isn't. So I've tossed in the link. JP, just let me know when you're ready. But I've started sharing your channel. So guys, what we're gonna do is we might have still my tournament run up on screen, but we're jumping over to JP, who's gonna eat the stinky fish and do that challenge.
Ouch.
So here we go. Here he's getting ready.
All right. The poll results
some
thus
alcohol.
far.
Yeah.
Eagle and OM Rack and Nam think he's going to survive. 1% odds there. Ecliptic, Richard, Jay, and Andre think he's going to gag before even trying it. Greeny thinks he's going to eat half of it and then lose it. Me and Strikes thinks he's going to blow chunks across the room onto the window. And no one thinks he's going to die or lose control of his bowels. So I'd say
I'm
the odds
glad
are
the community has so much faith, bro. I love it.
Yeah, too much faith. I think it's gonna be his fish eating is gonna be an equal disaster as my tournament run. I think that's like
Oh, look at the can is already fucking popping.
Oh wait, JP, hang on. I need to show that.
Hold on. I'm trying to take a screenshot.
Oh, you're taking a screenshot.
The can is already popping.
There we go.
Isn't it supposed to pop back up when you push the safety tap?
This is not gonna go good, guys. Uh-oh.
Hey, don't be opening that off camera.
I'm not. I was taking a screenshot. I'm gonna start to get the stream ready.
Yeah, we're waiting in excitement.
I bet you are, my friend. I bet you are.
VS Guy, I'm not gonna read your comment out loud.
Jesus.
Oh, dude, I need to see this. What is this?
So we'll just well, duly noted, VS Guy. But yeah.
He doesn't need to know about that. Don't worry, Jay.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, I'm just setting up the title and the description, and then we should be live here soon, guys.
I don't know. It sounds like
Awesome.
stall, but we'll go with that.
Yeah, fair enough.
Stall.
Eagle saying, hopefully the neighbors will be able to smell it.
Oh, they will.
Wow.
They will.
Finally, like, I hope it's okay that I mentioned this, JP, but there's like a, what do you call it? Like a graveyard nearby, not too far away from JP, and so maybe they will like wake up and come back to life with that smell, like really. Like
But if it
Well, I don't
goes
have
really bad, you can just
I don't have
walk
to go
next
far.
door and lie down for a bit, you know, and it'll be all good.
I'll just put up my game there for now. You can still see my game in the smaller. Oh, I'm dying now. Let's go back then. Or not dying, but demon mode soon procking.
AJ plays.
Hey
What's
Toshin,
up?
so
No
you're
energy.
so you're live. Just so you know,
I am alive.
you are alive
Oh,
and you're
what's
live
up?
on YouTube.
Oh, sweet. I might go onto the stream though. Wait.
But the main stream that you want to tune in to is so JP is setting up for his fish eating. We're finally getting it.
Okay.
I should have arranged my orbs completely differently as well, to hit the bosses and so forth. Like this run is just so scuffed.
Not nice.
But I can't really do it anyways. I'll go. I'm definitely gonna go a different range for my next run. This doesn't make sense either though, so let's just pull it out. It's better to hit more of the fast when I anyways can't hit the bosses. Doesn't really matter. But I'm gonna do a second run where I might try it on my phone because I've been having this lag on my emulator, so maybe that's what I do for my second run. I tend to do a little bit better, unfortunately, I guess you could say in some ways, but better on the phone. I'm trying to figure out what the frame per second issue is and why I'm lagging a lot more than recently. What I've been doing for farming is I'm using LD Cloud now, which gives me about 30-40% coin gain compared to my emulator, so it's pretty massive difference.
I'm gonna have to try that now.
Try LD Cloud? LD Cloud?
Yeah, it has more uses than just rerolls.
Oh, you mean LD Player?
Oh yeah, LD Player, LD Cloud, all that. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Wait,
yeah, so,
LD Cloud or LD Player?
So LD Cloud is an emulator run on the cloud, and so you're not running it on your computer. But it's a paid service, so you pay about like 10-15 US dollars per month. And I've used it a few times in the past when I'm traveling, in particular, or when my desktop is shut down and so forth. And so I use it every now and then. And since I was struggling with lag, I was getting back into it and noticing how it was so much better coin game for me.
I think Crowbar uses that too.
Crowbar uses a different one, but similar. He uses Red
Network
Finger.
service. Okay, yeah, all the top players have some sort of.
Yeah.
Can you still run macros to collect gems and all that, or?
Yeah, most people do.
I don't know about that.
Oh. Because
We don't
not
talk
having
about
it
that
with
shit.
you means you can't be collecting them throughout the day as much. Or I guess if you're just constantly signing in.
There's
That is true.
there is the app. You have an app for it, the LD Cloud app or whatever it's called.
Okay.
So it's easy to pull up wherever. All right, so hopefully JP hasn't like completely ghosted us.
He thinks that if we stall long enough, we'll forget about it and move on. But that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, exactly. So guys in the chat, do let us know how you went about the tourney today. Did you, like many others, also get about like 100 waves or more, less, like a big
Well, I got to
reduction?
9. I did the personal best today. 905 waves in champ.
Oh, nice. So Andre here is really racing up
Only-
the ranks and soon joining us in Legends, which is amazing.
Oh, you need over 1,000, man. You need that over 1,000. It's too crazy.
Yeah, but you're getting there, which is amazing.
Back in the days, you could promote with 500-600. Now it's like over 1,000.
Yeah, champ is crazy. You're in the gulags in champ. You're in the trenches, baby.
And where are you currently at, Toshi?
Like ping-ponging
gulags.
between champ and plat, like 500 wave, 400 something, and champ and like first and plat.
Okay.
So, jumped out the wall today too, and I had to respec twice because I messed up both
Messed
times. Yeah, yeah. So I had to use my event medals, and there goes 200 medals. It's all good in the hood though.
All good in the hood. So, hi Erdal. So I was talking earlier about what kind of range that I'm using for Tourney. I tend to change it around. I'm not happy about what I did for this first one though, just to be clear. I did 90 meters. I am gonna do it differently for my second try. I probably am gonna go 140 or whatever it is, like 40 range in the range lab, just so the orbs will hit the bosses more. That's basically the gist of it. So Richard did 50 waves less in Legends. Oh, but gotten a Mythic Plus project funding, so might do a rerun. That's awesome. That's amazing. And Mixwell got 182 from the PB, so 487. That's still solid, Mixwell. I mean, considering how badly I'm struggling, you're definitely going to beat me this time around. But I'm quite confident, though, with changing up my strategy for the second run. I'm going to do a lot better. Is JP's stream still open, or is it just on me where it's like off?
It says close to me.
It's still open. He's just gone.
I'm here, guys. It's just giving me a weird error. Hold on, man. It's always, like always, JP.
Yeah.
Like always.
So I connected my Twitch account, and it's saying something about YouTube.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
Yes, definitely. It's happening soon. Don't worry, my friend. For sure.
He's just teasing it.
Well, one or two. Something's gonna happen soon.
I kind of wanted to just move over to him, in part also when I see how horrible this tournament run is. I could just kind of get it over with.
Wonder if it would happen faster if he suddenly found 750 stones on his account.
Oh my god, it won't though. It won't. I don't want to throw up, bro. Alright, let's see if we can fix this. Alright, we got
Ooh.
that going.
Someone has some lab stuff to do.
Starting the old.
Oh.
Wait, guys, why is it Oh, go ahead, J-Close.
No, go ahead.
I was just wondering why, like, I was told not to buy gems with the event medals. Like, they say it's a trap, but like, I mean, a couple
Yeah,
clicks here and there shouldn't be too bad. Or...
Overpowered.
It's because you can earn gems yourself, and so it's a bit of a waste of a limited currency that you want to try to get as much into the bot as you can. It's, I mean, you could argue that it's tiny less limited now because of the fetch. Being able to give you some medals, but still. Oh, we got demon mode already.
Okay.
Jeez.
So what if you like
yeah, there's
had
no
0
other way
gems?
to earn medals, so you want to use them on the unique things, basically.
You're right. But like, what if hypothetically you were like out of gems and then you like messed up your respec, so you needed 150 ASAP?
I think you would just live with the shame of your failure and suffer for a couple
For
days
eternity.
or until the tournament ended and you got your gems back, you know.
What if?
No, I mean, but yeah, jokes aside, like if
You're right.
it has happened to me where I messed up, and so where I have gotten gems. So, for example, as you say, like if you're missing some gems for like respecking or whatever, then I would do it. It's fine.
Gotta do what you gotta do, yeah. Okay, I may have done that twice today, but you know what? It's alright.
So Strix is saying, maybe you guys know what this is, but because I'm not sure if I know. Strix is saying, you forgot to send a bottle of Rocky with it, J-Blaze. Do you guys know what Rocky is? R-A-K-I?
You know.
I don't get the reference.
I'm not too sure either. Maybe it's... Is it a Norwegian drink, Strix, that I should know about? And then Infernal is saying, the longer you wait, the more your house will smell like fish. Is that what we heard earlier, though? Did he actually open it and then leave?
Nah.
Because he should open it on stream, right?
Exactly. That's part of the poll, you know? Like if he
Yeah.
opens it and then just blows chunks.
So,
Those
again,
people need to cash out if it happens.
Yeah. Rocky and fish. Someone has good taste. Okay, so I need to look. A Turkish liquor. Ah. He drinks the water from the can, Richard. Oh my god. Oh, I bet he won't.
That's a bold move.
That's a very bold move. I was gonna say, just in terms of the tournament, like normally you wave skip bosses, but with basic ultimate, like it might as well just keep wave skip on, and part especially with this broken run, anyways. So
you're about to get DP'd by the boss. Oh.
Oh. Oh my god, I'm lagging so bad. But yeah,
The wall invincibility. Coming in
Dude,
clutch,
guess
yeah.
you just got saved by the wall. Whoa.
I was. And there you
Man,
go,
actually,
Fox.
wall
You see the
just
importance of
becomes-
the wall.
Yeah.
So your boy J3 is saying, when's the next update video, J Plays? So I hopefully this upcoming week I'll be able to do one. And just for the record, I have done some previous update videos via live stream just at the beginning before the tournament one. So if you missed those, then go back and check those out. There's part of this part of the same playlist and so on, so you can take a look. But yeah, there's quite a lot of changes, or at least improvements. But yeah, soon. And Sven the Skull was asking who will eat surströmming. So it's JP who's gonna eat it. He's just struggling a little bit with his video setup, but the moment he got that all sorted, we're basically bouncing from here and over to his stream. Your boy Jay saying, oh, then I missed them. Just want to see a progression since 2 months ago. Yeah, so yeah, then there's been 2 progress updates via live stream as well. I know that if people are not, if you don't normally watch live streams or whatever, they might not be like recommended or showing up in the feed. And generally speaking, like live will pop up less. Wow, 420, 420.
Dude,
420.
he got smoked.
I got smoked. Yeah,
Yeah,
where's
that boss just tore through everything.
Where's all clouded?
All cloud, my favorite Kiwi.
Yeah, he's awesome. Strick saying, eat half of the can, barbecue the rest. That would
I
be
mean, you can also
amazing.
eat half the can, let it sit out for a couple of months, and it won't change the flavor that much, but
Yeah, yeah.
it's
And-
too
and-
acidic to go bad at that point.
All right,
So,
so I should be live, guys. I'm gonna head out of here. Okay?
Are you live now?
See you later, JP.
I should be live.
Okay, I gotta
I love
share
you too,
your link.
man.
I gotta share your link again. So JP, as you guys have heard, he's gonna go live now and eat the
I'm
fish.
happy too.
And so that means we're gonna have quite quick ending to this. I'm gonna do a second run. I'm gonna change my range. So I was mentioning to some of you how I would sometimes do 40 range because it's pretty solid for the orb placement and everything, especially with Tank's ultimate, but also now for just hitting bosses. It's gonna matter probably less because of the energy net and where it hits, but I think it's gonna be better. Or I'll go minimum range and do Galaxy Compressor. We'll see, but I'm definitely gonna be improving it. Erdal is saying he plays with 204 range. I'm curious what lab level that is, Erdal. I would recommend trying checking out 40. Wow, your bracket. Oh, so my bracket is good, Erdal says. His bracket, 11 people with 1,000 plus. Wow. Alright, yeah, go check out JP's stream. So I'm gonna find his link again. We are ending it here. I'll do another tournament run while enjoying and watching JP. But please jump over to JP. We're gonna watch him suffer. There will probably be some tower content too.
He's not doing anything yet. It's just a chair.
It's just a chair.
There's nothing there.
Alright, that sounds exciting. That sounds exciting. But yeah, best of luck with your tournament, guys, if you haven't done your run and your continued progression. And then soon there's going to be more videos about guides, progress updates, and so forth. Especially since I've sorted out some main bits regarding Discord and Knowledge Hub and so forth. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Jump over to JP.
He's in the screen.
All right.
Let's